Hello, today I'm going to be showing you a Blender game engine physics. The Blender game engine normally uses the bullet physics engine, which I find is pretty good. I haven't tried anything else though, so I don't know. But anyway, this is what we'll be creating. I'm going to make a cube so it falls and has physics like that, have it fall into a plane. So, let's go ahead and create a new document. Now my Blender's all screwed up. Let me quit out of it. Go back into it. There we go. Now it's all fine again. So anyway, just take the default cube. Go into press 3 to go into side view. You can press 5 to go into orthographic if you want, and raise it up to about there. Then we can go back out to here, add a plane, hit S, and press 5 to scale up to 5 times. Make a big plane. Now, let's go into our side view again, and press R to rotate it, and rotate it something about that. Go 7 to go into top view, R to rotate it like that. Now I've got this, but if we hit P, nothing happens. So now what we have to do is you want to change the rendering engine to game first. I forgot to do that. And now you want to go over to this little physics tab, and where it says static, change it to rigid body. And what you want to do is now if you hit P, it just does that. It doesn't like bounce or anything. So that's why you have to do collision bounds. So we can go ahead and put in box. And so now that makes it collision bounds as a box. But you gotta use like the right thing for what you want to do. Like you don't want to use a box on, let's say, Suzanne. Let me give you a demonstration. So this is what our cube is doing. So let's put in Suzanne. Let's kind of rotate Suzanne a bit. Kind of give her a nice angle. Suzanne the monkey, included in Blender. You just go to Mesh, add Mesh, Monkey. Let's go ahead and add a subsurf modifier under the modifiers tab. It's a little wrench. Subdivision surface, and just leave it at 1 is good because you don't want it to bog down the game engine too much. And over here on this side of the menu bar, you want to hit smooth, and you've got a nice smooth monkey head that runs nicely without bogging down the game engine too much. Let's go ahead and set the frame rate. So we can click show frame rate and profile on the game engine, and it's running at about 55 frames a second with my screen recorder on. Anyway, but right now, that's all Suzanne does, is that. But if we go over to Physics tab and change it to a rigid body, Suzanne now goes like that, but it still doesn't look very good. Now if we just leave the collision bounds at box again, Suzanne will just go like a box. Well, let's try doing convex hull. This is good for things that don't have like deep indentations. That works okay, but let's go to triangle mesh. Triangle mesh works good for most more complicated things, but just don't try to use it too much because it bogs down the game engine a lot. And that's pretty much how the Blender physics engine works. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll go ahead and quickly put in a nice physics test, and I'll fast forward to the building of that, and then I can show you that at the end. So, here goes. Okay, here's my little physics test I put together for you real quick. You noticed I fast forwarded through this. And there's a couple different kinds of, there's one more kind that I forgot to go through with you, and that's the sphere collision mesh. You just use that for balls, pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if that, when I said balls, it didn't really come out right, but anyway. Forgot to set this to smooth. Okay. Anyway, here it goes. And that is the Blender Physics Engine. Hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll make more tutorials. The end.